welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you an exciting new collection from Cirque Colors. This is their collaboration with Jarritos. So this 6-piece collection is in collaboration with the popular Mexican soda brand. I'd actually never tried Jarritos before filming this video. They sent a really beautiful PR package, including some of the sodas, and I'd never tried them before. I'm actually not a big soda drinker, but I gotta say they were really good. But this collection was inspired by that popular beverage, and I definitely think they hit the mark. There are 6 polishes altogether. 5 of them are the jelly finish. So they have a very light, effervescent kind of feel to them. And then the 6th shade is a topper, and it's got really tiny particles that feel kind of like bubbly. So really fun collaboration. Lots you can do with jelly polishes, and Cirque does them so well. So in today's video, I'm going to be live swatching the polishes for you. I'm also going to be showing you a nail art look. I created a couple, kind of, that I created with these 6 colors, and giving you a review, of course. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, and we're going to take a look at these in rainbow order. We're beginning with this gorgeous vampy red called Mexican Cola Jelly. This one's described as being a slight brown leaning oxblood jelly nail polish. Love that description, totally agree. As soon as I saw it, I thought like cherry soda, like it's deep, it's dark, it's gorgeous. I was shocked with that first coat because it is very sheer. However, on the second coat, I was pleased. It built up well. I got more of that beautiful red coming through. In 3 coats, I got pretty good opacity, and I was pleased with the color. I did want to note that my staining showed through with this one, so it kind of had like an orangey ombre tip look going on. But I really like this color. I think it's great, especially going into fall specifically. And next up is the namesake of the collection. This one is Jarritos Jelly, and it is a coral leaning orange jelly nail polish. I'm also going to go ahead and apologize for my awful pronunciation. I'm going to try my best, but I do not speak Spanish, so I'm sure I'm not doing these names justice and they don't sound beautiful. I'm sorry. This one had a really pretty like cantaloupe-y feel to it. That's all I could think of when I was putting this on. Very sheer on that first coat. Of course, it is a jelly, but built up well in 3 coats. It has a really pretty orange pinky lean to the base where it isn't like your pumpkin orange, but I don't know, it just feels a little bit like tropical. That's what kept coming to mind. Tropical cantaloupe. I don't know about that. But really beautiful, sheer, but built up well, especially for a color like this. The yellow in this collection is called Piña Jelly, and this one is a sunshine yellow jelly nail polish. I also want to apologize for not having any comparisons. I don't have that many Cirque Colors jellies. I'm just kind of starting to dip my toes into them, so I know they have another yellow that's very popular. I have a hard time believing that it's more beautiful than this yellow because this is a really gorgeous yellow polish. The formula, holy cow. Probably the most opaque in this entire collection. Like what? I could hardly see any nail line showing through. It definitely has more of a milky feel, so it builds up and still has that squishy feel to it, but it's not as sheer as the rest. I was head over heels with this gorgeous yellow. There is a beautiful green in this collection, and this one's called Toronja Jelly. It is an emerald green jelly nail polish. This one I saw and immediately thought of Lafayette, if you're familiar with that gorgeous color from Cirque. It is very similar, but like the jelly version. It's coming up a little bit more cool toned here in the application, but at the end of the video, I'm going to show some full hand swatches out in natural light, and that's going to give you a better idea of color accuracy. This one also, as you can see, had gorgeous, smooth, even, easy to work with application. These all applied so beautifully. Yeah, I was very pleased. This one was also, like the deep red, more sheer than I was expecting. I thought where it was a darker color, it was going to be more opaque. That wasn't the case. This one was pretty sheer. And the final jelly in this collection is Guayaba Jelly. It is a guava pink jelly nail polish. I was excited to see a pink in this release. I love a gorgeous pink, and Cirque makes so many beautiful ones. This one is a little bit warmer leaning than some of my favorite pinks, which, you know, checks out. This is perfectly suited for that Jarritos guava soda shade. It was on the sheer side. It built up beautifully in 3 coats, but definitely saw a lot of nail line there. I also had some staining showing through this shade. I would say it looks a little bit softer here on application, and once you see it here in natural light in just a minute or so, you'll get to see it's a little bit more saturated than it's appearing on my camera right now. And then the final shade in this collection is called Azúcar. It is a micro iridescent rainbow glitter nail polish topper. And yes, look at every color of the rainbow in this adorable little delicate topper. I saw this and was instantly excited because these kind of glitters, you can layer over anything. Here's where I'm showing it over Mexican cola jelly. I just thought that deep red base really brought out those rainbow glitters, and it looks gorgeous with this. So light and ethereal and squishy and effervescent. A gorgeous combo, and honestly, it will look gorgeous over any polish in this collection. I did want to show it over something a little bit deeper though, because that's more my speed. So I'm going to show it over Mile High Club from this year's Vice collection, which is a beautiful saturated mid-toned blue shade that I absolutely loved. So you can see that over Mile High Club, those glitters pop even more. Oh, so yeah, I really don't think you can go wrong with this topper. It's fabulous, completely fabulous. I love the daintiness of those teeny tiny glitters, and I just think it's going to look amazing over everything. So as promised, here's what all 5 jellies look like swatched in sunlight and natural light. I would say that all of these are very color accurate to what I'm seeing in person. And I actually did them as a jelly sandwich with the topper. I did 2 coats of each jelly, 1 coat of the topper, and then another coat of the jelly. And they all look beautiful sandwiched. But the standouts for me were that glitter topper with the red Mexican cola jelly and the green. I just felt like those deeper colors really helped the rainbow pop. And then I did one more nail art look. Look at me. Doing kind of like a watercolor look where I just painted on a blob of each color around my nails. And then once it all dried, I did Azúcar, the glitter topper, just around the nail, and I got so many compliments on this nail art look. I was like, I guess I'm doing nail art more often because this was so easy to do, and the end result was really pretty, and it looked like I did something special, you know, like I worked really hard on this. Also, this made me realize that this collection is very cohesive, and these colors look so beautiful together. So that was the Cirque Colors Jarritos collaboration. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on jellies. Some people absolutely love them. Some people are sick and tired of them. I'm curious, how do you feel about this collection? I have to say, going into it, I was not super thrilled. The color story is beyond beautiful, but I've just started recently, like, kind of getting into jellies a little bit to layer them and create custom colors that I like, layer them with toppers because I have so many toppers, to create polishes that maybe I would purchase an individual bottle of, but now I don't have to because I can create something similar with the jelly colors. So I actually enjoyed this collection a lot. Y'all know nail art is not something I'm particularly interested in, but I found these shades so inspiring that I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I find that with Cirque Colors jellies in general. Like they just make me want to play around, layer them over each other, sandwich them with different kind of toppers. I think they're really fun, and I think the color story is perfect transitioning from summer into fall. Okay, but top picks. If I was recommending just a couple colors from this release, here is what I would grab. My first favorite was Pina Jelly, the gorgeous yellow in this collection. I wasn't super intrigued by this one when I saw it out of the box for the first time, but as soon as I put it on my nails, it has my favorite formula of this entire release. It's one of those more opaque jellies, so it just built up so well, and I could see myself wearing this over some of the more sheer jelly based flakies I have in my collection and getting a gorgeous yellow base without it being a cream base, because sometimes that just feels a little too heavy for those more delicate jellies. So great formula on this one, so wasn't expecting that. And then my other top pick from this collection was the topper. I knew it, Azúcar. I have so many toppers and none quite like this. I just love how teeny tiny the glitters are. They're iridescent and I like had to check the description, like, are they hollow? They're not hollow. They're iridescent glitters, but I had to keep checking because seriously, looking at this in the bottle, wearing it on my nails, I felt like I was getting a rainbow of colors. Like, they're really light and beautiful and they just sparkle and shine. And I absolutely adored this topper. I also don't know what kind of magic was used to create this, but I wore it, you know, as that jelly sandwich for a couple days. So it had enough time, you know, it dried down completely, but I had no trouble removing this. I'm not sure if it was because it was just the one coat sandwiched between the jelly shades that it just came off so easily, but I was really expecting a more difficult removal. And I was so happy that that wasn't the case. So again, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. And don't forget, if you do want to purchase any of these, you can use my code RAE, R-A-E, at checkout to get 10% off of your Cirque Colors order. That's if you've never used my code before. And if you have used my code before, thank you. But if you still want to support my channel, you can also shop using the links below, and that will do that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!